4周年のリアルイベント。なんでしょう。意味はわかりませんが、とってもワクワクする響きです。何か
hello.
新しい出会いが。
It's like, I'm back to doing some FGO. So today I wanted to get through a couple of these memorial quests. There's a lot, huh? Yeah, and we have over a week to do them, so I don't think I'll get through all of them. But I guess the idea is that I'll try to do some of them. Well, I'd like to do all of them on stream, but I'll try to do some of them on each stream and do like 3 or 4 streams total over the next week on FGO to get through all of them. But first, let's just start with this one, which seems really easy. You can see it's a level 6 one, and I did look up what's coming, so yeah, it should be basically trivially easy. I'll just go in with this team that I had set up for a different thing, and I believe that will unlock all the other memorial quests. Maybe not all of them. There might be either some that are segmented, or maybe the last one is only unlocked if you do the other ones leading up to it. I do not know. I didn't look it up too carefully, but I do, again, I have a Game Press site up right now that I can just look at that'll tell me which enemies are coming. So yeah, this should be handleable with one turn, actually. Let's see if I can one turn it. And I think I'll generally not be using this Mystic Code, but rather the what is it? Not Mage's Academy, Atlas Academy, sorry. Yeah, Mystic Code, which is generally the best one for challenge quests like this, in my opinion. I think the cooldown reduction alone makes it just absolutely huge, but also the invul and the ability to remove debuffs. Those are both, along with the cooldown reduction, just absolutely killer skills to have when you're dealing with a challenge quest. Oh, huh. Okay, that's... I guess we just crossed the 8 o'clock marker where I am, which resets, or which gives us the new banner. I don't know if we have the new split banner between... Or at least it unlocks the friend point summon, free friend point summon each day. But I don't know if we have the Da Vinci / somebody else. Is it Scheherazade at the first day? Or the first cycle after the initial Da Vinci solo that we had? I do not know. We got this. Alright, so that unlocks all of them except this set. Oh, it looks like each... Oh, okay, so 1 unlocks 1, 2 unlocks this one, 3 unlocks both of these. Huh. Alright, so let's just start with this, and I believe this one is going to have the Archer of Shinjuku along with an Avenger. So if it's an Avenger, a Moon Cancer, I think. Let's see, Avenger, yeah, Moon Cancer has advantage over it, so I have my own 5-star Moon Cancer as well as a 4-star Moon Cancer that I can use. Tempted to bring that support Mosh, but I don't think that'll be such a great idea. But with this, we try bringing support Merlin. Oh, thank you, Wolves. Yeah, appreciate it. I hope you've had good luck on your rolls if you've done GSSR already. If not, or if you don't plan to do it, well, good luck on anything. Anyway, yeah, did you already do it? I figured what I'd do is do this memorial quest, at least one of them, and then do the GSSR, and then do another memorial quest, and then go from there. But yeah, well, my condolences if you've already done your rolls and they did not turn out the way you wanted. From the sounds of things, maybe that's the case. But hey, that's a big pool. You know, most likely it's not going to go the way you want, right? It's just like, I think each pool has something like 70, or not 70, 25 servants each, so you have basically a 4% chance of getting one. I will be doing the cavalry GSSR. I looked at both of them, and on the one hand, I would love to get Hokusai or the other foreigner, Abigail. But I think the cavalry classes are just a little bit better than the knight class servants. And I would also love to get the alter ego. Yeah. Any of the alter egos, because I don't have a 5-star alter ego other than her, and she's not a 5-star, she's just a 4-star that I grailed up to level 90. Anyway, who am I looking for? Her. So let's have Merlin in the front here. This could work. In the back, I want to have some characters who are able to... Ooh, let's try this. Let's put in Ku at the way back. OG Ku, just to help survive. I guess volume and hydrogyrum is pretty good. Oh, so you did the knight classes, I guess, and you wanted... They were all trained, got a ruler? Well, they're a great rule. I think none of the 5-star rulers are bad, right? You got, what, Da Vinci or Qin Shi Huang, right? I think those are the only 2 5-star rulers. And, you know, if you don't want the character, you don't want the character, so my condolences, but I think they're both really good servants for challenge quests. Now, do I want to put in my other... Moon Cancer, her. She does have 10-10-10, which isn't bad. And I could give her something like this, or actually no. I think if I'm having the character in the back, giving them starting NP is pretty good. But front, it's at NP strength. Oh, that could be good. That could be useful. And on her, that's not a good CE. Amakusa. Oh, okay, yeah, him too, right? So all 3 that I can think of, Amakusa, Qin Shi Huang, and not Da Vinci, Sherlock Holmes, are all pretty solid servants for challenge quests, in my opinion. So, like I said, it's too bad if you didn't want them, but at least you have a pretty solid servant who could help you out in various situations. Yeah, that's the way I see GSSR. Ever since I got absolutely fucked the very first GSSR I did, because the very first GSSR was, of course, in year 1, and okay, let's go with this team. I'm not sure it's a great team, but I think it could probably handle it. And it only had total of 11 SSRs, I think, available. 11 or 9, it's a small number, right? And out of those, there was only one 5-star servant that I would have been unhappy with. And that's the one I got, which was Saber, because I already had Saber. I wouldn't have minded, I also already had, what's her name? Orion. I wouldn't have minded getting NP2 Orion, but NP2 Saber was not what I wanted. So ever since then, I was like, if a GSSR fucks me over, whatever. Oh, yeah. So Jean, though, is not a limited one, right? So you can't get her in the GSSR, right? That's what I was thinking. But, yeah. I mean, yeah, Jean's also a great support for challenge quests, right? Let's see. So I have an arts chain. I'm tempted to use BB's card lock right here because we can use the arts chain a bunch to gain NP. Yeah, I think I'm tempted enough that I'll go ahead and do it. But yeah, of course, I'm no stranger to getting Jean in a GSSR. In fact, I've gotten 3 Jeans in a GSSR, in one GSSR. I don't know if you were around for that. That was a while ago. I wanted 1 Jack, and they gave me 3 Jeans. Yeah, so let's lock. Let's use the arts chain. think, yeah, the other skills are okay. And feel like maybe I should do this. Yeah. Because getting rid of Ball would be good. Or Bale, I guess not Ball. I'm thinking of the Electro Archon from Genshin Impact. Not Ball, it's Bale. You're not ready for the summer units? Yeah, do you mean like you don't have enough Saint Quartz saved up? Which, yeah, that's a shame, I guess. The, thanks to all the, do I don't know if I want to use the Arts Chain now, or if I want to use the Brave Chain for BB. Let's use BB's Brave Chain. Let's go aggressive. Yeah, you have 210. Hey, you can always get lucky, but I mean, I hear you. 210's not a whole lot. That's 70 pulls, right? Not even a 50-50 chance for a non-banner 5-star. But hey, like I said, you can always get lucky, and you'll most likely get at least 1 or 2 4-stars in the process. So there's that. Yeah, we're gonna go with these. But yeah, with all the free Saint Quartz they gave us, I broke 1,000 Saint Quartz total. So, and luckily I'm not. None of the characters in Rider Da Vinci's banners really appeal to me, so I haven't really bothered pulling Jean Archer and nothing. Yeah, well, so once we get the summer rerun going, we'll get Jean Archer's banner back, right? So you got a chance there. But of course, I don't know if you want to just, if you'd prefer to save up for. Damn it, that's a lot of crit. I don't know if you want to save up for the next banner or like the new summer event stuff, right? Because you got a whole new set of 5-star or summer servants that you might want. I don't know what Bale's break bar effect is. Does it do anything actually? Let me see. I don't see any indication. Well, here, let me look at the site. Upon break, increases own attack. Apply target focus to a single enemy. Increase your own attack by 30%. Increase own MP strength by 50%. Okay, I can probably live with that. But maybe what I should do. Oh, she doesn't have a guts or anything like that, right? Yeah, I'm just worried about Raiko because I haven't had an opportunity to use her at all because I've locked the cards without her cards available. And I would like to be able to use her NP to kill Moriarty. Right, there is no guarantee. Right, absolutely. It's one thing that every FGO fan really knows very too well, right? That there is absolutely no guarantee. Oh, nice. So because there's they put on a taunt onto Raiko, I can just use the invul on her instead of using Merlin's party-wide invul because I know that Moriarty's NP is going to target Raiko. That works out okay. Now, do I want to use Raiko's Brave Chain or do I want to use BB's NP? I think I'd like to use Raiko's Brave Chain. I think that's the way to go here. And I won't use her Buster buff on herself because I believe that will remove her taunt. Yeah, it's treated as a debuff, so her Buster buff will remove debuffs, so I'd rather keep that taunt up right now. And I will use the Brave Chain, though, for her. That should do a good chunk of damage, and I think it will get her NP up. Yeah. 400 for Jean Archer? Yeah. Yeah, I've heard, you know, stories similar to that for any servant in this game, sadly. Yeah, it's kind of a big whiplash for me going from, now that I've played Genshin for almost a year, just how generous that gacha is in that game versus FGO where, you know, it's just like it's like fuck you and then fuck you again. Right? That's just how the game treats you. No need to apologize. I understand the salt. I guess I've been lucky enough that I haven't experienced it myself. Yeah, I consider myself very lucky when it comes to FGO gacha in general. So I have very little to complain about. But, you know, I hear you. It sucks. It really sucks sometimes. I guess the worst that I've been treated was by... I'm gonna use Merlin's Invo because he's not gonna be around next turn anyway if I don't use it, so might as well use it now. I think I'd rather keep the taunt... Actually, the taunt doesn't matter now because everyone has their Invol and the taunt's gonna go away next turn. So... I would really love to kill the Demon God Bale this turn. That would be pretty huge. Certainly getting rid of it before he NPs would be good. I'm not sure that Summer BB is strong enough to kill him outright though. Okay, what does Arch clear zone debuffs, decrease crit stars by 20 for each enemy on the field. Okay, so he just destroys your crits, absolutely, huh? In that case, let's do this. We're gonna buff Summer BB's NP. And do a Brave Chain. Yeah. And just try to kill it. The Tomocaster. Oh, really? Well, congrats on getting, wait, Tomocaster. Which one's that? Do you mean Tamamo? Or... Tomo. I'm trying to think who else that could be referring to, but I'm guessing it's Tamamo. Anyway, I'd love to get Tamamo. I'm lucky enough to have her on my Korean account, but not my NA account, so, you know, we all know what a great support servant she is. Oh, yeah, you meant Tamamo? Okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah, we all know what a great support servant she is, so, you know, I don't need to explain why I'd love to get her, but yeah, and also she's a great waifu. You have to do a lot of quests, though, to upgrade her fully and everything, because I think you need to make sure to get enough bond level with her so you can do her interludes and yeah, get all the upgrades. Doesn't take too much work though, but once you do, she is fantastic. Alright, so I think Merlin's gonna die this turn. I mean, unless he gets lucky and doesn't get targeted. I think I'm pretty sure I can kill Demon God Bale this turn. Yeah. Without using Raiko's NP. So what I'll do is... yeah, this. So this way, Raiko... Nice, okay. Having class advantage against Moriarty can do some damage against him. And this will help get her NP up with the arts card. When do the summer events come out again? So I actually don't know exactly, but I expect that the summer rerun, or the rerun of last summer, will happen in the next week or two. It's actually currently going on in NA, or sorry, not in NA, in Korea. So I've already started the summer rerun event in my Korean account. So that's why I'm expecting NA to start very soon. And the new summer event should be in August, yeah. Because usually summer events have gone for 3 weeks. So I'm expecting almost all of August to be just filled with the new summer event. Okay, so actually Merlin managed to tank a hit from Moriarty, which surprised me. But he's gonna die next turn. Again, I don't think he's gonna be able to tank one more hit. Yeah. Now, I don't think it's worth locking cards this turn, especially since if Merlin dies, he's gonna reset the card lock, so no need to do that. I think I can count on... yeah, I think I can count on Raiko breaking Moriarty. Yeah, she can. Okay, so he's gonna remove his own debuffs, and yeah. You're not trying to pay for Saint Quartz? Yeah, well, I'd say, you know, I'm of the opinion that or at least when I play the game, I'm one of those people who tries very, very hard not to spend money on Saint Quartz. So I haven't spent any money on Saint Quartz since like January 2020, something like that. So I'm obviously not free to play. That's something you can never get back. You know, once you break that seal, you're never free to play again. But since January, I guess I've been free to play during that time. But you know, with the new summer servants, at least you know there's going to be a rerun, and I'm guessing the old ones too. That like I'm pretty sure Archer Artoria will come back in some other banner, right? I don't know exactly, but I think like they've generally done a good job of rerunning these really high demand servants. Okay, so we're never going to be able to crit, essentially, so no need to really worry about crit. Although, what does this do besides... Okay, it's only a purely crit. Okay, it's not going to help me at all. So let's do the Brave Chain for max damage. Yeah, you find it really hard to save Saint Quartz? Oh yeah? Do you just find it that whenever there's a servant that you're kinda interested in, you just have to pull? Yeah, I guess I'm kinda lucky in that I'm one of those people who's very, very loyal to just like one waifu. Oh, but yeah, sorry, I was saying that I think most recently I got most fucked over by Kama. Because Kama's a character that I really wanted pretty bad. And so I was ready to go bankrupt, essentially. Not in terms of my real money, but in terms of my Saint Quartz. Ooh. Okay, so he didn't take away the crit stars because he was stunned. Okay, so in that case, what we can do is... Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure that Raiko stays alive. Oh wait, the invul I used up. Okay, I can't guarantee that Raiko's gonna stay alive then. Well, I'm gonna do this because I'm hoping that this BB gets killed so that Raiko can do some damage, but I'll keep Raiko, or I'll attack with Raiko this turn and do as much damage as possible. With her, we should be close to ending this fight. But yeah, Kama was the most recent 5-star that I really wanted, so I was prepared to spend every last Saint Quartz I had for her. At least in my Korean account. And I went down pretty far before I finally got Kama. I think in the end, between my NA and Korean accounts, I spent over 1,000 Saint Quartz, maybe over 1,200 Saint Quartz, and I only got one copy of Kama. So I got very lucky this turn. He happened to target the one character who had a dodge up. So, counting my lucky stars here. Very fortunate. So yeah, I think we're done. Do this. That'll take care of it. Which servant? So, I'll have to look again, but the one I think I'll be most happy with is Melt. That's why I want to pull on the Cavalry banner, because I'd really love to get Melt. I think she'd go very well with my NP3... What's her name? Passion Lip. I'd also be happy enough with Okita Alter or the other alter egos. So I know there are 4 alter egos in total. There's I guess Sesho and Kiara is probably the one I'd probably want the least. Yeah, out of the 4 alter egos. Melt is the one I'd want the most. She's just so hot. I'm very much a leg man, and Melt's got legs, you know. She is, yeah, she's got legs. And I'd also love to get her summer version too, but we'll have to wait for that. Yeah, she's great for you. Nice, congrats if you have, if you have her. And I know she's just an absolute killer damage dealer. Single target, you know, quick NP with the self quick buff and everything. you know, she's a great character. She's really pretty. She's got a great voice. Saori Hayami, I believe, is her voice actress. So yeah, I'm just gonna double check, but let me just go through the list here. So I actually already have writer Maid Alter. I have Iskandar. I have Ivan. I wouldn't mind Simai actually. Yeah, I don't have her. I wouldn't mind Ilya. She's really nice. Leo Da Vinci, I have her in my Korean account, so wouldn't really care. Merlin, another copy of Merlin, I wouldn't complain. Shikibo, oh wait, if you double click it zooms in, huh? Shikibu, she's pretty enough. I think I'd be happy enough with her. Nero, NP2 Nero, not a bad thing. And Scotty NP2 would be eh. Her NP's not really worth. I have Cleo and I have Semiramis. Those were the actually in the last time I did a GSSR was when I got Cleo and Semiramis in one GSSR, so I got very lucky there. Oh, it scared you with Ilya last year? What do you mean, that you got Ilya and you didn't want her or something like that? Which, I mean, yeah, that's another way to do it, right? If there's one servant or, you know, some set of servants that you really don't want, then you might just want to do what you can to avoid that servant rather than prioritizing based on which servants you do want. Okay, you got Ilya last year? I see. Oh, so you didn't want to repeat getting Ilya again this year because, yeah, you already have her. Although NP2 Ilya is not bad, right? As a damage dealer, she gets a lot out of the extra damage. Now, MHX is probably the one that I'd be least happy with. She's not a great servant in general, and I don't like saber faces, really. The only real reason I like MHXX is because she's my only foreigner, and so she, as an anti-berserker, she's great. MHXA also I wouldn't mind too much, I guess, because she's actually a decent servant versus MHX, not so good. Arjuna Alter, I happen to roll him in on his banner on this account, so I wouldn't need another copy of him, but I wouldn't mind, I guess. Ichikata is also one I'd probably be somewhat unhappy with. I love his NP. I think his NP looks just really badass, but I don't really feel like trying to make him work with his low health and everything. Okay, oh, King Protea. Oh, yeah. So I guess I'd be very happy with either King Protea or Melt. I'd be quite happy with Okita Alter, and I'd be pretty happy with Kiara. I'd be least happy with MHX or Hichikata Toshijo, so let's avoid the Assassin or Berserker. And let's hope for the Alter Ego. But yeah, let's roll the dice and see what I get. Got Gil Archer Da Vinci. And at the start of the year, oh wow, so you had a spade of really good luck there, huh? Because yeah, those are all great servants, especially like no knock on Da Vinci. She's a great damage dealer AoE, and she is the only character that I figured out I could solo the 3 ghosts in the Kara no Kyokai event. The one that you're supposed to use insta-kill for, which I decided instead I want to do it the hard way, and I wanted to solo it, and Da Vinci at NP1 is able to solo it. But anyway, she's great, but Gil Archer is just ridiculous. He's ridiculous at NP1 level 90. He's already ridiculous, and then he becomes even more so if you decide to grail him or whatever. So he's, you know, and you know, said enough about Tambo. But anyway, let's hope that I get an alter ego here. Yeah, I think that'll be great. All right, we got 11 pulls. What are we gonna get? This one, it's a CE. Okay, whatever. 3-star CE. Come on. Oh, that's probably another 3-star CE. It might be the same one. No, not the same one, but based on the speed at which the balls move, you can actually tell. Kinda. This one I don't think it's gonna be... Well, okay, it's another 3-star CE. I wasn't sure because it was faster than normal, but not super fast like the other. Oh, that one's a little slower, so I don't know what it's gonna be. It's a servant. It's a caster. Okay, whatever. So far, well, you know, I am definitely getting a 5-star here, but it would be nice if I also got 2 5-stars, or a 5-star and a 4-star. This one looks like a new CE, which I guess I must have pulled in the Da Vinci banner. Yeah. Okay, another 3-star CE. Not, not looking too promising so far, but never know. Ah, that's not a very good 4-star CE at all. In fact, it's a pretty bad one. I don't think I've ever used it on purpose. Okay, well, another 3-star CE. So I guess the dream of a double 5-star is looking less and less likely. Or even a 5-star and a 4-star servant. The rider. Nope. Oh man. Well, this is more, I guess, normal luck. I guess I'm pretty spoiled having gotten double 5-stars in fairly recent GSSRs, but... Oh, Columbus! This is my first copy of him. Because he's story locked. I've never gotten him. Alright, I guess I'll probably build him up. But he's not going to be somebody I ever really use. He's not... Oh! Oh, it's a Berserker, please! Oh! I'll take it! I'll take it! Yeah! I would never have pulled for her. But she's actually pretty cute. And... she's not a bad servant. Not at all.
クリストファー・コロンブスだ。さて、今回の航海にはどんなお宝が待ってんだろうな。
He's kind of a cunt in the story, so that doesn't.
クラスはバーサー。セイバーです、多分。このお部屋、ちょっと寒くないですか？役立たずのエアコンをズババと切っても良いですか？
So yeah, that doesn't really, how do you say, draw me to him. But yeah, I'll build him up. This one I'll lock, I guess, because it is a 4-star, but man. Oh well, I would have loved Melt, but I'll take her. I think it does look like she has an NP upgrade. Yeah, she thinks she's Saber, huh? It reminds me, oh right, Raiko also thought she was a Saber initially. Yeah, I remember that. And she's also a Berserker. But at least I dodged the... I did dodge the... What's his name? Hijikata in Berserker. I was a little worried when I saw the Berserker, but... Oh, got it. So... I'm gonna use this on her because she is a 5-star, making it... Actually, let's hold on to this, just because if I get a new 5-star that requires some, like, really shitty, materials to ascend, it might be more worth it to save it, yeah, for that. And we have almost 3 months to really decide that, so I'll hold on to it for now. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, it's like... It's one of those situations where I'd love to get MHX Alter up to level 90 ASAP. But if I decide to do that, then it could be a waste, because I might not get a new 5-star in the next 3 months. That's always a possibility, right? Yeah, I think you're right. It's a good idea to wait until I get the summer unit. I guess ultimately I'm not enough of a fan of MHXXX, or not MHXX, MHXA, to want to level her up right away. So I'll hold on to it for now and see what happens after the summer events. And at that point, if I haven't pulled another 5-star, then I'll just use it on her. Otherwise, if I do get one of the new summer servants, then I'll use it on her. Let's see. We got Caster of the Nightless City, so a rider would be pretty good. But we also have a Bronze Assassin. I guess using this support would be good. And let's bring Jean, because she does have class advantage defensively against everyone. And a strong writer would certainly be good. And he's obviously very good. But maybe it'll be more fun to try to use somebody else? I do have her, but she's only NP1 level 80, which kind of limits how strong she can be. Huma. I look at my other writers. I do have her NP5, but 888 skills, not so great. And yeah, my writers, my 4-star writers are fine. Like, Kintoki Rider is basically a 5-star in just how crazy strong he is. So, I'd rather have an AoE Rider, that's the thing. So let's try bringing him along, because I don't use him enough, I think. And that's not a good CE on Jean. Maybe I'll just give her that so I can help her NP more often. And in the back, maybe a 4-star Rider. Like, oh yeah, that way he can just explode all over the place if he comes in. And way back, do I bring in Herc? Try Herc with Bond CE. I was thinking of bringing Qin Shi Huang, but him being a 5-star means there's more costs to deal with. Looks like we already still have costs to deal with anyway. In that case, on Mosh, who do I want to put? Or what CE do I want on her? Could give her defense, but nah, that's not so great. I could do this because that just gives... It's basically a budget Prisma Cosmos. 5% NP per turn is nothing to sneeze at. Oh, actually I like this. 3 NP per turn, less. But also gives 3 crit stars per turn, which is pretty solid. And yeah. Well, yeah, let's try taking this team. If I struggle, then I struggle. It's only 5 AP lost. Yeah. Do a prompt where you call yourself... Oh yeah? So, I haven't played Jackbox in a while, but I know there's a whole bunch of different games. That sounds pretty, Okay, call yourself a Lolica. Now, would that be a lie? Or would you just be telling the truth? Right? And, you know, no judgment here. This is, You like what you like. It's a lie? Okay, fair enough. But, I will say, I have an appreciation for loli characters, I guess. I'll say that. I don't think I would classify myself as a lolicon. It doesn't appeal to me, to be honest. It's a little... It's like characters like Abigail or I don't know, Chloe are super cute, but it's like not very sexually appealing. Their bodies and faces are just... Oh, come on. Shit. I guess... Wait, so Ivan the Terrible probably counts as a king. Merlin probably doesn't, but I guess the charm still lands. For males, maybe? Yeah, it's like... There's an appeal to women versus... children. Yeah. Oh, you got... You got Qin Shi Huang on your GSSR? Congrats! I don't know if you already had one, but I think extra NPs on him is actually not bad. Because he's, you know, such a great servant in general. Let's see, so what I'll do is... I want to use that arts chain right now. How about this? I want to guarantee that I kill the horse when I have an NPs. So, I'm gonna do that. Because I think that it's either Chin or Sherlock. Yeah? Did you get Loli Da Vinci? You got a Mordred's book, okay. Well, that's better than me because, first of all, well, I didn't roll that many on Da Vinci. I did like 5 tickets, something like that, because I don't personally really care that much about getting her. I'm happy enough with the non-lowly Da Vinci, I guess. But I got spooked by another rider, a 4-star rider, which was Anne Bonny and Mary Read. Now, there's only one rider for whom I already had NP5, and I'll bet you can guess which rider that was. So now I have a 6th Anne Bonny and Mary Read, who I really should just burn and get my rare prisms, I guess, but I haven't done that yet. So that was a pretty nasty spook, seeing that gold rider card. Yeah, not, didn't feel so good. But Mordred, I mean, I don't know if you already had Mordred. She's a great servant, right? She's just as a saber farmer. Fantastic. The fact that she can remove her own debuffs. She's neat. Okay, good, yeah. Also, her animations are great. I think, yeah, I really like her animations after the upgrade that they did like a year or 2 ago. Rainbow, okay. Wow, that's pretty nasty. Seeing Rainbow and then not getting the on-banner 5-star. But at least as soon as you saw that it was a saber, you knew. Right, you knew. Okay, so I need to kill the ebony horse, I guess. Unless... what I could do is... yeah, I'm gonna use Merlin's Invul instead and target Scheherazade so that I can use the Brave Chain by Ivan the Terrible. Let's see, what does this do, by the way? Play invincible, decrease attack, and... oh, remove buffs, right. That's a pretty big deal. There is a reason why Ivan the Terrible is considered one of the top tier challenge quest servants. Yeah, my GSSR, which I did right before this, was did not get a rainbow, did not get a sparkles or anything. It was just a simple gold card. And okay, so he's stunned. That's fine. And now I can use Jean's NP, protect everyone. I'm pretty sure Scheherazade's NP doesn't have any sort of Pierce Invul, so no need to worry about that. But yeah, I did the cavalry, so I couldn't have gotten Xinchi Huang or whatever, because that's in the rulers are in the knight class banner. But I really wanted an alter ego. I would have loved a melt mainly, but I would have been happy with any of the alter egos. King Protea and Melt would have both been, or either of them would have been fantastic, but as you might be able to guess, I did not get an alter ego. In fact, I got a Berserker, and I was pretty nervous because I thought I might end up getting a Hijikata Toshijo, who I don't really want. But I managed to avoid getting him, so I guess small victories, eh? Okay, so now we have defense buff from Jean. I guess what I'll do is use the NP gain up. Oh, remove debuff, nice. I forgot about that aspect of his skill. I'm gonna just go ahead and use the Brave Chain. That will help Ivan cycle his NP. I don't know how much NP he'll get back. You know, if he crits, that'll help quite a bit. But, you know, I'll do that, and then hopefully I'll be able to use an Arts Chain with Merlin's NP next turn to try to get Ivan's NP back up. Okay, so you can't break the bar, huh? Okay, what happens after her bar breaks? I should pay attention to that. Okay, now I really want to target that assassin because I want to keep Ivan alive, that's for sure. Let's see, after Increased damage resistance against king trait enemies. Okay. Shit. So Ivan is actually kind of weak against Scheherazade in that case. At least he has this defensive class advantage. All allies except self for 10 turns. Oh wow, okay, so that means I need to cycle Ivan's NP so that I can use his AoE NP. And she does it again on the next break. Alright. In that case, for now, let's really target the ghost. That assassin is just going to be killer on Ivan. I don't want that. But I also want to use Merlin's Arts Chain. Or, sorry, not... I want to use the Arts Chain, and I also want to use Merlin's NP. We have... A bit of a pickle, but here's what I'm going to do then. Yeah, this makes sense. I'll buff him. I'll use this, actually, to protect Ivan for one turn. And the next turn, also, the damage down debuff will help. I think I can get Jean's NP up before... Yeah, I don't need to use the Arts Chain to get Jean's NP up, so I'm going to use Merlin's Brave Chain, because he's the one who has class advantage against the Assassin. Obviously, he's traditionally not a damage dealer, but now now's his time to shine, you know, beating up the ghost with his staff, his sword. He does have a... Yeah, that sword. He does have an Excalibur hidden somewhere. Okay, nice. Got NP up. Ooh, shit. NP loss. Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, that works out, I guess. Now, I don't need to use the Arts Chain. I'm gonna use his second skill here, and the hope here... Okay, let's do this. I was tempted to use the Brave Chain by Ivan, but what I'm thinking is Ivan's probably strong enough to kill the ghost even with class disadvantage. And he might break Scheherazade's bar. I don't know if with the defense buff Scheherazade has against kings that she can... Oh yeah. She barely tanked the NP, but she didn't tank the up hit. So now we're gonna have taunt on that enemy. But that's okay, because we can kill it pretty quickly. Okay, that worked out. So we can kill her with the arts card from Ivan. We have another ghost to deal with, and unfortunately no way to protect Ivan for this turn, so we're gonna have to be a combination of have a little bit of luck, yeah, or I guess, yeah, just maybe not too much luck, because I don't think that ghost can deal enough damage really to kill Ivan outright at this point, even with class advantage. I don't think I need to use the Arts Chain, now that I think about it, because, yeah, everyone's gonna get their NPs up this turn, even without using the Arts Chain, so I'm gonna go for damage, which is using Merlin, because Merlin has class advantage against the Assassin. Okay. Alright, that works out. We can kill the Assassin. Scheherazade is one turn away from NPing. We do have Jean's NP ready, up and ready to go. So what I'm gonna do is stun her. I'm not sure if Scheherazade has a ability to charge her own NP. I don't remember actually, but just in case, I think I'll do that. And let's do that. And I'm gonna roll the dice here and assume that Ivan's NP is strong enough. I think with Hero Creation EX, his NP is going to be strong enough to kill the assassin as well. And that way, he'll get a crit buster on Scheherazade to help deal extra damage to her. Yeah, okay, that was enough. Nice. Buster crit on her. Nice, and a non-buster crit on her. Okay, very good. Now Scheherazade is ready to NP. Now, do I use Merlin's NP or Jean's NP? Or sorry, Merlin's Invul or Jean's NP? I think I'd rather use Jean's NP here because... yeah, I can always use Merlin's Invul later, and I'm pretty sure it won't be that hard to get Jean's NP charged up again. Yeah. So, I'm actually going to target him. Okay, I'm gonna overcharge Jean's NP for the extra heal, and instead of using the Arts Chain, which would be basically wasted anyway, or literally wasted, the extra 20% NP given to Jean is gonna be worthless because we're just using her NP anyway. And this way we can charge Ivan's NP a little bit. I was thinking I might still want to use Jean's Arts card even if the Arts Chain is wasted, but I figured, again, it won't be that hard to charge up her NP next anyway, and I think the value in charging Ivan's NP is high enough that I'd rather do that. Okay, so she has NP strength up. Not a bad way to go, all things considered. Alright, so now I can NP with Ivan. Yeah, now do I go for Scheherazade or do I go for the this guy, what's his name? Spriggan. Let's make some crit stars. Let's use that. There's no need to use the Arts Chain. Yeah. I'm gonna target the Spriggan. Because once we kill the Spriggan, it'll just be Scheherazade and the other guy. And the Spriggan is a very dangerous foe. Very dangerous. Versus Scheherazade, as long as we manage her NPs, I think we'll be fine. Okay, we killed that one. Nice, the Buster crit helped. Arts crit, nice. 50% NP back. Sweet. And a little more from Merlin's NP, as well as Ivan's own CE. Nice. Okay. So now I'd really love to kill the Spriggan outright. I think it would be a good result if I can. 3 turns of Buster card effectiveness, so I think I can count on him getting his NP up in the next 2 turns after this one. I'm gonna go ahead and trigger this. I'm gonna use his invul actually, just because I'm afraid I might not be able to kill the Spriggan this turn. And if the Spriggan comes in with a crit, which now the odds of him critting are much lower. But anyway, if he comes in with a crit there, then I might be screwed. But now, that's not something I have to worry about. That, or do I go for the... Yeah, let's go do that, because I think that'll guarantee that Jean gets her NP up now. Nice, yep, it does. And we got the Buster crit on her. Oof, even that was not strong enough to actually break her bar, but we should be able to break her bar this turn. Okay, Merlin's immobile. Do I lucky lucky hand here, given that, yeah, I don't have a single Merlin card that wastes the space. I think it's worth using Jean's NP here, actually, because I have Merlin's invul ready to go. So I'm gonna try to cycle her NP here. Yeah. And I think I can count on Ivan getting his NP up fairly soon. Maybe I should have gone for the Arts Chain. That might have been a mistake, not using the Arts Chain, so that I can guarantee that Ivan gets his NP up. But if I get lucky and Ivan gets hit, I don't know, maybe, yeah, might have been a mistake. Okay, oh, she also only gets 2 moves as a caster. I've noticed recently some casters seem to have more than 2 moves. Or berserkers, I guess, particularly. So that it seemed that the traditional rule of casters and berserkers only having 2 moves per turn was broken. But I guess they're sticking to that rule here. Okay. This might look silly, but I think this is strong enough to do it with Hero Creation EX. Let's find out. Okay, he might not be able to kill her with this, because he is weakened against her thanks to him being a king and his AoE NP. But that Hero Creation, no. Okay. All right, that was kind of silly then. This turn's gonna take a while, but we'll get her. We'll get her soon. Let's see everything in real-time speed now, instead of double speed. This is how the game is meant to be played, right? And what were they thinking, making this game this slow by default? I don't know if... I imagine there might be, like, one person ever... Well, maybe not ever, but, like, yeah, not that many people who actually play this game at normal speed. It's just so slow. Alright, so I think I can try to get Ivan's NP up and going again. That'll help because that'll reduce the Buster resistance. I think the Buster resistance lasts 3 turns too, so you can even stack it if you can have Ivan NP fast enough. But I don't think that's in the cards. Don't need to raise Ivan's NP. Gain. Let's use the Arts Chain. Yeah. So ideally next turn we'll have Ivan use his NP. Maybe a Brave Chain out of him. And that'll get close, but I don't think that'll be enough to even activate the Guts. How many turns does the Guts last anyway? I wonder if Scheherazad's one of those characters who has Guts that just lasts until it goes. I know Archer and Bonnie and Mary Reed is one character who has that. Just on a skill. Which is unusual. Very unusual. Any characters who have Guts that last forever usually have it on something like a Bond CE. 3 turns. Okay. So... yeah, I might... okay, this... not the greatest hand. I guess I'll save Ivan's NP for next turn. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have any trouble getting Jean's NP up in the next 5 turns. So... yeah, you had to do these blind? You thought they were the same like challenge quests from before? Yeah, so I thought about going in blind, but I decided, fuck it, I'm happy to cheat my way through, or sort of cheat, right? Knowing what's gonna happen. Essentially like reading a guide before I do it. Because I feel like failed attempts in FGO, they just take up time that I don't want to bother wasting. So I want to go in at least with a plan, and if I fail then that's on me, I guess. But so far, I'm 1 out of, or 2 out of 2. This will probably make it 3 out of 3. We'll find out. Yeah. Keeping us 2 years. I think this one's on you. It's pretty easy to look all this up. If it's 2 years, you have a whole 2 years to prepare. Yeah. Hope you got good GSSR results. Mine, I decided to do my GSSR right before I did this one. And my results were okay, I guess. I at least didn't get the worst ones, which would have been Assassin MHX or Hichikata Toshijo. At least, you know, Hichikata might be a solid servant, but he's definitely not a servant that I'd particularly want at all. Okay, no real way to buff him anymore. Goodish. Okita Alter. Oh, well, congrats. I wish I got her, because I would have loved my NP1 copy of Okita Alter. But sadly, I did not. But to be the strongest single target... Yeah, I mean... That would be one thing if I actually cared about how strong my servants are. At this point, it's like I don't even really need strong servants. Right, I can handle almost any challenge that comes my way with who I have. So it's really all about the waifus. And I don't really like MHX. Plus, yeah, if I'm going in to a challenge that needs an assassin, you know who I'm taking. You know who I'm taking. And starts with an S, ends with Hiki. No? Either that or Jack. It's like, yeah, I mean, I like Jack a lot. Yeah, it's funny to think Jack, I don't think has gotten an upgrade since like year 1, when I think she might have gotten a buff on her NP. I'm not sure. Still one of the top tier single target assassins. Yeah. The wrong Shiki? There is no wrong Shiki. So this is who I got. And she's better than the OG MHX in my eyes. I think she's cuter, definitely. And I don't know, single target quick berserker? I don't think I have one of those. So yeah, exactly. You know what I'd love? If they give her a buff that just increases her crit star drop rate or something. I think that'd be hilarious. Plus, I already have the better MHX here. She's way better than the assassin. And she's NP too. Yeah, I did hear MHX-A is quite good. Again, single target quick berserker. I can't think of any other one that I have. This one's AoE. Almost all of them are Buster. And the AoE quick are these three at the bottom. Bran, and Tamamo, and Lancelot. So yeah, single target quick berserker. Pretty happy to... You know, not unhappy about that. Oh yeah, also, I got her on my... I did like 5 or 6 rolls for Rider Da Vinci, and you can see that I have her NP5 already. So when I saw that golden Rider card, I was feeling pretty good, and then when I saw who it was, I was feeling pretty bad. But at least that's some rare prisms. I should burn it. Her. Alright, so this challenge, I guess what I'll do is I'll do one more challenge and then call it a stream. It is, you know, it hasn't been very long, but it is a weeknight, sort of, because I have work tomorrow, and I mainly really wanted to do the GSSR and also make some progress in the... Oh shit. No, no, no. They're gonna force me to bring Musashi with no CE and 888 skills? Alright. So, this challenge quest is... Okay, so it's Shimosa, Great Ghost of Limbo, Goldcaster, apply effect unremovable, decrease crit star drop rate, MP gain, and HP recovery amount when normal attacking, decrease NP gain for all enemies, deal damage to all enemies, decrease NP gauge for 20%, and upon break, NP strength 5 turns. So this doesn't look too complicated, but the fact that I have to bring her in the front is kinda... I guess that's the best way to describe it. It's At least give her 10-10-10, right? Like my own Musashi, despite being NP1, is better because she's 10-10-10. God damn it. Now, the enemy has an AoE NP, it seems like, so I guess still bringing Jean's a good idea. Riders in the back makes sense, and I think what I'll try is bringing Qin Shi Huang in the back as my emergency savior. But I'm gonna have to put a 3-star CE on him. Unless I fiddle with this somehow. What I could do is put a 4-star CE on him. Actually, that could work because... So the Great Ghost of the Limbo, what kind of character is it? Demonic Heaven, Supergiant, and Undead. So it's not a humanoid, it's not a servant. So that CE is not very good on him. Quick card effectiveness, not so great. This one's actually not a bad CE, but... See, healing effectiveness could be interesting for helping him survive, but I don't think it'll be all that worth. What's this? Increase MP strength. Oh, this one's a Nitocris's Bonsi. I don't know why I have that. I guess that's not a bad Bonsi, all things considered, depending on how you use her. Arts, Buster, and NP gain. Ooh, oh, okay, let's go with this. Yeah, this one's actually... Oh, yeah, I should keep this CE in mind. This actually is a very good CE. We got what I want on Jean, and of course this CE is useless on him. Like, literally, it does literally nothing. But on Qin Shi Huang, then... Oh yeah, that's useless. So it'd be good to have him gain NP. Is there an arts NP gauge and NP gain? Let's go with that. That's a... Yeah, who would have guessed that the CE that has Qin Shi Huang on it would be a good CE for Qin Shi Huang? You know, what kind of world do we live in? Alright, let's go with this and see if I can manage. I'll say the difficulty of these have been pretty reasonable. I think they make sense. I mean, I'm going in with an account that's been playing since day 2, day 3 of FGO NA, so I have a very deep roster of 5 stars. So the fact that I'm breezing through them isn't really an indicator that they're really easy.
6番目宮本武蔵キャスターニンボ一切長老美しき肉食獣いざ尋常に勝負
Yeah, imagine if it was... Also, I really do appreciate the announcer thing in these duel type fights, even though of course they're not duels. I have a thing for like good announcers for mixed martial arts or boxing matches, I think they're fun, and it's really great to listen to them hype up the crowd. But anyway, yeah, if this were really difficult for me, I think that would indicate that the difficulty is scaled a little too high. Yeah, because again, me being somewhat lucky in terms of the characters I've gotten, and just having been playing for so long, which just means I've been able to get lots of pulls and lots of characters over the long period of time. And what do I go for? I'm gonna save Ozzy's Imperial Privilege for after he gets hurt, I think. Yeah, and let's try to get her NP up. But yeah, if it were difficult for me, that would mean that they scaled it just a little too difficult for like typical players who aren't, you know, degens like myself, or who are recent players, you know. If you beat the Singularity, then you can beat the challenges. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, you're right. Yeah, the difficulty is scaled so that if you were able to handle the Singularity, you shouldn't have much trouble with these. And I think that's a good way to scale the difficulty, definitely. Let's see, do I use Musashi's Brave Chain, or do I try to build Ozzy's NP with that arts card? I think I'd rather build Ozzy's NP and just try to, like, if Musashi gets killed here, whatever, she's not, without having class advantage, she's not going to be able to help me that much. But let's still activate this. And I don't think, I guess I could remove her. Yeah, let's go that and remove the debuff and also raise her crit star drop rate. By the way, one thing, the only thing in her skills that lasts more than one turn is this, increasing the crit star drop rate, which goes for 3 turns. Every other effect in every other skill that she has lasts for exactly 1 turn. So, it's a nice little thing to keep in mind when you're using her in a challenge quest like this, where you need to keep close track of turns and stuff. I guess she can be the crit star generator for Ozzy. Okay, I think it might be time to use Ozzy's Imperial Privilege. Get some of that healing, given the... Oof. Okay, well, so much for the healing. I guess those debuffs... Whatever, he didn't really need much healing anyway. Nice thing about having Jean, of course, is that she will cleanse debuffs with her NP so that the healing will be full. At least for that 1 turn. Turn after that, who knows? I think, yeah, I'll do this to maximize Ozzy's NP gain. Crit, yes, thank you. Thank you for critting. And the passive NP gain that we can get on Jean is gonna be pretty huge, I guess, because it's so hard to get NP right now. Okay, so I'm gonna do this so that to maximize Ozzy's NP gain again. Oh shit! The arts... Oh man, he just completely negated all NP gain from my cards. I didn't realize the debuff was stacked when it stacks, that it was that huge. Damn it. Okay. In that case... At least the enemy can't raise its own NP, from what I can tell. So I'll use Musashi's NP and Ozzy's Quick and Arts cards. Yeah, but I think what we can expect to happen is for Musashi to die, we'll use Jean's NP next turn to protect against the enemy NP. It'll also cleanse debuffs, it'll also give some heals. Well, pretty solid damage, all things considered. You know, since she doesn't have class advantage. 72k on the NP. I guess she is NP4. They do give you an NP4 Musashi to play with. Yeah. Oop, that crit. Okay, now they're gonna... that thing's gonna NP. Ooh, interesting. I know the enemy removes or drains your NP when it NPs itself. So I think I'll save Kintoki's second skill for another turn. And I'll do this. Not sure when I'm gonna be able to get Ozzy's NP up, but at least I think Kintoki will be a little easier. Because he does have that massive 50% NP gain. And along with that, we can also help him gain 20% with Ozzy's... yeah. Ozzy's skill. Right, let's make red stars. I get the feeling that the double NP gain down here is going to be strong enough to make it so that Ozzy just doesn't gain any NP at all. So, I'm going to go with the Buster Chain, yeah. This should, well, do the most damage I can in this turn. And we're getting close to breaking that bar, that first bar. Hope we can survive. Okay, good. We can get Ozzy's NP up this turn. Oh wait, no, we can't. Shit, I thought this was off cooldown. No, it's his Imperial Privilege that's off cooldown. Well, we can get it up if we reduce his cooldown, but I think that'll be kind of wasted this turn. I don't think that'll be a good idea. So I'll use that to heal him a little. Wait, shit. I thought it also removed debuffs, doesn't it? Oh no, it increases debuff resist. Shit. Okay, that's my mistake. Anyway, let's use his Brave Chain. I think... is it gonna be strong enough? It might be to actually break the bar. Yeah, it's gonna be strong enough. Okay, now my character's NP damage is weakened, but that's okay, it's not too big a deal. I'm just worried about Jean right now. Jean will get passive NP. With the NP damage down, is it worth it to use Kintoki's NP now? Oh no, I don't think so. Let's actually do this. And I'll use Ozzy's NP not for the damage, but rather to seal the enemy NP. Yeah, and also reduce their defense. That's actually not bad damage. Considering, yeah, Ozzy wasn't really buffed at all other than his own Imperial Privilege. Alright, I need to use Jean's NP. Yeah, Jean's not gonna survive another turn if I don't use her NP. I might be able to get Ozzy's NP out. No, I'm not gonna be able to, really. I don't know if I want to use the Arts Chain or go straight damage. Either way, I need to use Jean's NP. I could also give Jean Invul Yeah, I could give Jean Invul. Ozzy would die this turn, but I could use his Brave Chain before he goes, just for some extra damage. And I can rely on Kintoki to do damage next turn. Regardless of what happens, I can get his NP up next turn, if I really want to. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're getting close to the end. I think, I hope. I hope. So I'll just, yeah, do that. Try to get a lot of damage going. And hope that Kintoki can finish things off. Okay. Right, there goes Ozzy. Oh yeah, Mosh can actually charge Kintoki's NP as well if I want. But what I guess I could do is use Jean's NP with an Arts Chain. Is the Arts Chain necessary? No, it is not. I'm gonna go for damage. I'm gonna go for damage. Yeah, like this, because Jean's NP will remove the debuff on NP gain. So Kintoki's arts card will gain, you know, just the normal amount of NP, and that's enough. That's enough. Right. That works out okay. Now I'm gonna do this. Kintoki might die this turn. It's too bad I don't have a Brave Chain from him. I could use Masha's Invul on him so that he can survive another turn and just have Mash hopefully die. It's just that the NP gain on her second skill would be wasted. But that said, I think Kintoki is probably gonna die soon anyway. I think Jean's done all she can at this point, so yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna hope that I get some of Kintoki's cards next turn. For this turn, I'm just gonna go all in on Kintoki doing lots of damage. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be able to do enough to kill the ghost this turn, but he should do what, at least 50k? With unbuffed, I think. You know, he's not gonna do that much. Oh wait, okay. I way underestimated that. It's okay, he did more than 100k. He did more than twice as much as I thought he would. So, yeah, never underestimate Rider Kintoki, right? Or Berserker Kintoki for that matter. Just Berserker Kintoki is pretty fragile, so that's the main issue that we have. See. So this decreases charge and defense. This. Let's do that. Okay, that missed, which means we're gonna do this. This is remove debuffs and restore HP. Let's save that for another time. I'm gonna use this. Because the enemy has AoE attacks anyway, it might be completely wasted, but in any case, I think there's a chance that it'll only do single target attacks anyway, in which case Mosh does her job. And so any attacks that are single target, Mosh will at least protect us. And I'm gonna go straight damage here. This actually might be enough to kill it. If they crit, I think they will, but it might not. Oh wait, without crits, it barely did it. Nice. Okay. All right. Nice. Turned out to work pretty well. Yeah, I don't think I was ever in danger of really dying, but it came close to that point because Qin Shi Huang was my last backline servant. Okay, so I'm gonna just check what the next one involves, just because I want to. So we got some assassins and some berserkers. We got a demon god assassin. Oh, it's 2 waves, huh? Interesting. Yeah, so I'll handle that after. Yeah, so I won't do the next challenge quests today, because I do want to end the stream and yeah, hopefully get to bed early. With challenge quests, it can be hard to figure out really how long it's gonna take. But I'm pretty happy with results today. I guess I wasn't sure how difficult they would be, but you know, like you said, Evan, if you're still here, that it does seem like it's designed to be about the same difficulty, maybe a little more, but not much more than the bosses at the for each singularity. So it's not too surprising that I wasn't having too much trouble. And I do want to do all of these quests on stream, but it'll... Oh, Jason! I didn't know he was summonable now. He is a 1-star, huh? Never put me on the front list? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my first Jason. I've so far I've gotten 4 of the new friend point characters. Let's see if I can... The acquisition... Oh, also I pulled him on the GSSR because it was cavalry, and anyone who's story locked is also available, I guess. Excuse me. So, got my first copy of him. And got him... Got him. Got her, who actually at first I saw her face and I thought that's a trap, but it's actually not a trap. It's just a woman. I thought that was just a Shota looking guy, but that definitely looks pretty feminine. And yeah, now I got my first Jason. Saber, huh? I didn't know that's what he'd be. But yeah, anyway, I think I'll call it a stream for now. I'll probably... We'll see. I think I might stream tomorrow. I might have some plans. Some credit? What do you mean by that? I mean, I know how much they love their... Actually, that's not true. They don't have that many traps. There's only 2 traps in the game that I can think of off the top of my head. This one? Who is quite good. Yeah, so good that I even spent a lore on him. And... of course, this one. The legendary trap himself, Astolfo. And, yeah. Oh, I thought I had him MP2. I might have him MP2 in my Korean... No, I don't think I even have him on my Korean account. Why did I think I had him MP2? So yeah, actually they don't have that many traps. But yeah, I thought when I saw this is like the classic look of a trap in my view, like the face and the hair. But no, just a woman. Which also the name Gareth. I saw Gareth, and that to me that's a male name. But obviously there's lots of gender bending in this game, and also lots of just names that have switched genders or are gender neutral anyway, right? I don't know where Gareth falls in on that. I really need more bones. But yeah, actually, let me just check that I have nothing else really to do. I got the memorial quests. I did... Oh, I still have... Oh, yeah. These things keep unlocking, huh? Day by day. So I'll probably do... Yeah, I'll do these off stream. I've been mainly doing the rank up quests and the 50% off this because that's just, yeah, really good to do. But yeah, I guess, like I said, there's a decent chance I'll stream tomorrow depending on how things go. I might have some plans or, yeah, that work out. I might not. Wednesdays, not likely because I've started playing Frisbee, but Thursday might be. But yeah, I would like to stream more during the weeknights so that I can get through the FGO event and also Genshin events. So look forward to that. But till next time, hope everyone else has good luck on their GSSRs and other gacha pulls. I think my luck today was good. Not great. Not bad. And when it comes to gacha, I think not bad is all you can really ask for, considering how bad can get. We've all seen how bad can get. So when it's not bad, I thank my lucky stars. And I kiss my MHXA, yeah, and consider her my good luck charm, I guess. So yeah, thank you again for coming by, Evan, and anyone else. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
あら、藤野さんも呼んでしまったのね。あのスーパーセル女、ちょっとした弾みで暴走するから気をつけなさい。基本的に自然災害、いいえ、怪獣みたいな恋人よ。